morning. It is the 21st of January. I am feeling like I don't know what to say today and yesterday in these vlogs, but that's all right. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, like still recording these, and I think that's a little strange. It's probably my perfectionist brain getting in the way. I feel like I want to give a lot more time to these, and I'm not feeling like this is sufficient for what I want to be doing, but it is sufficient because I'm recording instead of not recording at all, which is what I would do if I tried to make it perfect. So I just feel like that's been coming up this week, and I'm letting it be okay that I feel uncomfortable recording and that I'm not into it so much as I was last week. Always having you get excited about your goals, and then you kind of ride that excitement wave for a little bit, and then you feel more comfortable about it, and then there's this dip, and that is completely normal. And so I am just riding the dip right now, and I think what I'll do is start writing just a few ideas of what I want to chat about in the mornings when I do these, because I do have a lot of ideas, but I think I get nervous when I record and I forget what to talk about. I have no idea. Yesterday was a good day. I ran 2 miles instead of 4, and I'm letting that be okay as well, because I did lose a bit of time. I ended up having 2 longer conversations that I didn't plan, but they were really good, and it was before the gym, and so it took a little bit of time from my run, and that's all right. So that was yesterday, but I'm so glad that I still went to the gym, because I was feeling pretty like I did not want to go to the gym. I wanted to just get to work, and that has been something that's been coming up. Is like, I just want the gym to be the first thing to go when I feel like I don't have enough time. When my brain starts telling me like, girl, you do not have enough time to pursue your goals, get everything done, rest and not be so rushed and reactive. Like, you need a lot of time in order to do that. And that's not necessarily the case, because my thoughts contribute to a lot of how my thoughts contribute to how I achieve my goals. So if I'm thinking I don't have enough time, my brain will kind of make that the case, like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I'm being mindful of those thoughts, and there are people, my coach Sam said this in one of her podcast episodes, and it really resonated with me. She was like, what do you define as burnout? Because someone was getting coached, and she was like, if I add more hours to my business, I will burn out. And Sam was like, are you equating the time that you work with burnout? So like, more hours equals burnout, because there are people who work not very many hours or just 3 days a week and they burn out. And then there are people who work 6 days a week and they don't burn out. So it's about your thoughts rather than the time put in. So I have no idea if I articulated that well, but for me, that was really helpful to hear, because there are people who have a lot on their plate and they don't burn out. And saying a lot on their plate, it's like, it might not be a lot to them. It's normal to them. For me, it's a lot. So it's just about how you think about it, because what I have on my plate now, like 2 years ago, I would have been like, that is a lot. But now, and the things that I'm referring to, it's like normal for me to have those on my plate, and I enjoy it. So what was a lot a few years ago is not necessarily a lot now, because it's normalized for me now. Not sure if I articulated that well, but that's all right. It does not have to be perfect, and that's part of these vlogs, just getting in front of the camera and putting my thoughts out there, articulating them as best I can, and doing it when it's uncomfortable. So the purpose of this vlog is for my personal development, and because I have a feeling it will help somebody else. Because my coach, Sam, did this years ago when I first started following her, gosh, like 9 years ago, I don't know, long time ago. And it completely helped me because I resonated with where she was at in life. So she was doing these vlogs and she was doing personal development just like I'm doing, and it's uncomfortable and sometimes it's just chatty and just like you were on a phone call with a friend, and that's kind of how I want these to be too. So I'm proud of myself for showing up in that way, and watching her do that was really helpful. And also it's been helpful for me right now because now she's super successful. She's got like a 500 episode podcast. She has a successful like YouTube, even though that's not her main platform anymore. You know, she started here and then built her way up to that. And so that's encouraging to me, and hopefully it's encouraging to you if you want to have something like this. I am starting from pretty much zero. I don't have any fancy equipment, and I just blabber around, and you know, it's been fun, and I'm super proud that I'm doing it. But I hope it's an encouragement to you if you want to do something like this, or if you just want to practice your speech. Like we identified in a few episodes ago that I say a lot, and so I'm working on that, and it's helpful to just be able to articulate your thoughts a little bit more and practice being in front of the camera, because wow, even if you don't do anything with the video, recording yourself is so uncomfortable if you're not used to it, which I was not, and I would argue that I'm still, you know, making progress towards that. I'm still not 100% comfortable. I still find it uncomfortable to press play, and I'm always nervous before. But then I start chatting and the jitters go away, and just feeling really proud of myself. I don't even know how many videos I've posted now, but it's more than I ever have in my life, and that's kind of fun. So yeah, letting it be messy, letting it be easy. Doing my makeup is super easy, and like it's something that I do pretty much every day, so there's something to tie it to. Or like I've been driving to the gym and doing the vlog in the car, and that's been super easy. I love that. And so just tying this goal to do a vlog with something that is easy and comfortable, because this is uncomfortable and it's like pretty easy to do. I just chit chat, but it's not easy in the fact that it's uncomfortable. It's sitting with that uncomfortable emotion and having the emotional capacity to do it even though it doesn't feel good. So that's that. Today I'm taking off work. I already did some work this morning, but today I'm like pretty much taking off work. If somebody has some questions, I can answer them. But that is also something uncomfortable that I'm doing, but I am trusting myself to get my stuff done in the time that I give myself, which is yesterday and tomorrow. And then I'm taking off Friday too, which is a little uncomfortable as well, because I really have to trust that I'm gonna get my stuff done, and that I'm gonna work within that constraint and be focused and do the hard stuff instead of procrastinating, and just get it done and sit with that uncomfortable feeling of doing those courageous things, knowing that I get a break. Friday I'm taking off, and that just feels really good. I have a lot of household things that I want to get on top of, and then I have personal goals, or I just need to make sure that I'm taken care of and take a break and rest my brain and have some time when nobody else is in the house, but I'm not working. So usually when everybody's out of the house, I'm working, and I just need some time to reset. And I do a lot of prepping for our family, and I'm feeling like I do all of that over the weekends, but I really want to be present with my family, and like I have a long to-do list, and so I'm feeling like I can't be as present with them as I want to. And also I feel like it's taking a lot of energy. I don't know. So I'm gonna experiment with that, taking today off. I have things to do and I'm looking forward to that. So it's not like I get to watch movies all day or anything, but I'm resting my brain from work for today, and I'm focusing on chores. I'm focusing on reading my Bible and doing my lessons, and I'm focusing on doing some family admin, and then making dinner and doing chores at night and going to bed early. So that's today. And then Friday, I'm gonna do my weekly review. I'll probably do a vlog. We're supposed to get a winter storm and I don't know if it starts on Friday or Saturday, but it's a whole thing because this city has never gotten this much snow, I guess. And this is our first time living here for a winter, so not sure what to expect. If I don't do a vlog for a few days, it's because we're all hunkered down here with our blankets and board games. So that'll be interesting. But Friday will be my weekly review day, my power planning day. I'll do a vlog, and then I've got some other things scheduled. And that just feels really, really good. I have a full day tomorrow of work, and so I'm just trusting that I will stick to that plan and kind of push through tomorrow, because there's quite a bit, but I know that there's a break coming. So I'm going to experiment with that and trust that that's what I need, because I'm really feeling like my instincts are telling me that's what I need. So I'll report back on how that goes, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I figured out that I think on Wednesdays my uniform will be a white top. So I just have a white long sleeve on, but it's either this or my white sweatshirt, or I have another white sweater, and then my black leggings, which are nice and warm, and then my long socks and boots. That's gonna be like my Wednesday uniform, at least through April. And then starting in May, I may have some lunch meetings where I would have to get a little more dressed up, but for now, I think that's my Wednesday uniform, which I just love that. This morning, I decided last night, and this morning it was so nice, like, oh, I'm gonna put on my Wednesday uniform, just my white top, my leggings and socks, and I didn't have to really put too much thought into it. So I'll see if next Wednesday I feel the same. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. I know these are kind of chit-chatty, but that's just the real thing, and hope you have a lovely day.